Welcome back, Nail Queens. Today's video is going to be a gel polish video featuring Nail Reserve. So some of the colors I am showing here, you've probably seen me feature in my channel before, but the reason why they're being refeatured is because Nail Reserve has prepared a special selection of almost 100 colors. Since October is Breast Cancer Awareness Month, they've decided to partner with a charity organization and donate $1 for every bottle that they sell. So I'm going to link the Pink Factor collection. So it's for every color sold in this collection, they're going to donate $1 to the cause. So I'll link all that below if you guys want to support, but also if you also want to save money, because they're still donating $1 per bottle regardless of how much you spend. I do have a 50% off discount code. It is CAROLEANNETTE, and you can find that linked in the description box. It's not an affiliate code. I don't make money off of it, but save yourself some money because their gel polishes are incredible. So if you can save money, absolutely do it. So I've divvied up the collection into two parts. I think these colors here, these four right here, would go really well together, but also these four right here go really well together as well. And they kind of remind me of a set that I created of press-ons for my shop, although there's like a brown and a green. Like, I don't know, the colors really give me the vibe that I just saw on those other four colors. So I'm going to be doing today's gel mani on press-on tips. So these are actually gel tips from the Painted Desert. They're extra small oval. They're actually really cool. I actually really love the shape just as much as I love my extra short almonds that I usually wear. So I'm just picking out all the tips that I'm going to paint on and then get ready to paint. The first thing I do is just file the tip of it because sometimes there's like a little tiny tab. Think of it of like the belly button of tips. That's where they stopped making the tip. I don't know. I'm just going to call it that. So once those are filed nice and neatly, then I take this primer. It is a gel primer from Profile's Backstage. It's called Profix, and it is HEMA-free. So if you're looking for a HEMA-free gel primer, highly recommend this one. I should probably save it for my skin and use my HEMA gel primers on my tips. I don't know. I should probably do that. And then I'm going to put a layer of gel base to each of the nails and then cure that for 60 seconds. So while that's curing, I'm going to try to decide which colors I want to go with. I'm definitely going with this pink because it's breast cancer awareness, but I'm going to make the mani kind of a little Halloween-y. I want two of the nails to be accent nails, so I'm trying to find a good color base. The Painted Desert sells really good color bases. Unfortunately, Nail Reserve doesn't have a sheer enough gel base, like a pinkish gel that is sheer for me to do nail art on, so that's why I'm looking at my Painted Desert collection here, but none of them are fitting the bill to match closely to the pink in the bottle that I have, the Nail Reserve color. I think it's called Secret Lover. So I'm going to have to pull out a builder gel that I have from Soul Dips because these colors are looking a little too pink for my liking. Soul Dips sells this builder gel in a jar. It's called Promise. I really wish that it would come in a bottle because I would love that brush on option, but it's okay. So this color, if you do it in thin layers, it actually looks pretty sheer. Not like completely sheer, but it gives you a good wash of pink, and I love doing nail art on top of this builder gel. So I'm going to brush it on to two of the nails. It's going to be the middle finger and the ring finger. Those are generally the nails that I like to do nail art on. So I'm just going to brush this on there, make sure it's nice and level, and then cure. So I flip the nail upside down so that the gel can level towards the center and build a nice apex. When I flip it over, if I notice it's not level enough, I'll take my brush and run it down the center just to help it and aid it in getting the nice apex that I want, and then flip it back upside down to get it to level. So I'm going to do this for the next nail off camera as well. You guys don't have to see that because it is a long and tedious process, but this is the next nail, so it looks just the same. It's just a different size tip. And now I'm going to move on to doing the other three nails. I'm going to paint those in the light pink gel polish, and then I'm going to get into the nail art.
save you? Who's gonna make you not blue? Not blue. Not
So now to get into the nail art, I'm going to be using gel liner paints from the Painted Desert to do the nail art. I've never tried these gel liner paints before, so I definitely want to give it a try. I'm pulling out the black, the white, and the bright pink to do the design set that I want to do. I'm also going to be using some of the Painted Desert's liner nail art brushes to get really, really fine details if I feel like I can't achieve them with the liner brush that comes inside these bottles. So I'm going to use the black liner gel to create the spider webs on both of the nails. So you're going to see me do one nail here from start to finish, doing all the details, and then the next nail from start to finish as well, but you're going to see the cobwebs done on both first. So to get the fine little details, I'm going to use the liner 9mm brush from the Painted Desert so I can get like those finer lines in between the cobwebs, so it can really look really realistic. I noticed that if I use the brush that came in the liner gels, that it was on the thicker side, and that's not what I'm going for when I'm trying to do this type of design. So I'm just going to keep doing this until it comes time to switch to the next design.
Do you need to fix it? Talking bullshit. It's hard to see you when your eyes look dull. Who's gonna save you? Who's gonna make you?
Now I'm going to use the bright pink liner gel to do a little pumpkin at the tip of the nail. Since these nails are oval, a pumpkin looks really easy and is really easy to do on these, so I'm going to do a heart shape. That's kind of like what I imagine when I do little pumpkins, is I paint like a crooked heart and then I paint the inside and I cure that in my nail lamp, and then I come back after it's cured and do the nice details. Now with the white gel, I trace this part of the heart, so you're doing two tracings of the heart. If that makes any sense, you're going to see in a second, I'm going to just crisscross the heart shapes. So you're going to see I'm going to go from the bottom here and curve it over to the other side, and I'm going to cure that in my lamp and then do more details. I find it very, very important to cure between lines that you're doing, especially if they're overlapping, because the gel can get like thicker, the lines can get thicker, and if you don't flash cure at least for like 10 seconds between the details, then it can kind of like seep into each other, and you don't want that. At least I don't think you want that. Now I'm going to do a little starburst here, so I'm using the liner brush to do the same thing. These brushes are really literally my favorite. I've tried a bunch from Amazon and a variety of other places, and the brushes from the Painted Desert are just so nice. They don't get thick, they don't get gunky and stuff, they don't get really gross or anything. They're just so easy to use. They're very, very fine and great for really small details, as you're going to see here as I'm painting the outline to this little pink pumpkin. So I'm just going to use a dotting tool and put little dots here and there. It helps fill in like the empty spaces and make things not look so bare. It's a nice little filler detail that you can do on any kind of design. Just do different size dots. So I'm going to apply a matte gel top coat onto these because I've really been loving matte throughout the fall season. So I'm going to use the Nail Addict. Well, they're called Nail Reserve. They used to be called Nail Addict, so that's why some of my bottles say Nail Addict and some of them say Nail Reserve. But the link down in the description box below will lead you to their current website, which is nailreserve.com. So I'm going to apply the matte gel top coat and I'll be right back. So this is what the design looks like finished with a matte top coat on it. I love how it turned out. I love matte so much more than glossy. So let me know in the comments below if you like these more feminine, like pinky, purpley, non-traditional Halloween style designs or manicures. They're my favorite to do, but I would love to see if you like traditional or non-traditional more. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!